Hi there, Johanna.
Hi, Shang. Interesting place to meet.
I like this place. It's very peaceful. It's quite a simple,
Car is running.
bare bones place to be. That's
Hmm.
why I enjoy it. Just the sound of the crow. I suppose a raven.
Yeah, birds are nice.
So how are you?
I'm alright, I guess.
Hmm.
Some annoying things earlier today.
Yeah. What happened?
Shootout at the hospital.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear it.
Yeah.
Seems like no one respects the hospital these days. They just do whatever they want to those of us who work hard doing our respective practices,
Yeah.
which is a pity. I don't suppose
But,
they
I
hit
mean,
you, did they?
no. Thankfully.
Mm.
But they threatened a friend of mine.
Aw. Who'd they threaten?
Arthur, Dr. Kloss.
Dr. Loss?
Dr. Kloss. Klaus? Kloss? Klaus?
Oh, I see.
I never know how to pronounce his last name. It's Arthur.
I see. How's Jackie? Is his hand feeling any better?
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did warn him that if his answer was the same as yours, I'd break his fingers.
You said if our answers were each the other person, you would.
Oh no, I mean it's his fault that I didn't go all the way.
Mm.
So I think his road to recovery is actually quite a bit easier than that, if you ask me. Surely it must be easier to heal 3 fingers instead of all of them.
You broke 3 of his fingers. He needs those to do doctor work, to
What
do
other choice did I
surgery,
have?
to let us go without doing anything like that.
No, I'm afraid I couldn't do that. You tried to steal from me. When I had done nothing wrong to either of you. In fact, I
Mm.
took you in as friends and companions and clients, and instead you decided to betray my trust. As a therapist, that's quite shocking to me.
Why do you think I would want to steal anything from you?
Why else would you test me? Because you see, Joanna, I've been tested many times, and I've come to learn that when people are testing each other, it's usually just an excuse to put others down. But that's okay. That's okay. You're a therapist, and you wanted to see who the new blood, what they were up to, and what they were about. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
I want to
I
make sure they're
understand.
doing right by their patients.
Well, as you can see, I'm sure I've exceeded your expectations. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Ah, well, that does warm the heart.
I guess you're going to be continuing doing therapist work.
Oh yeah, I think the city needs me.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Why does it matter?
I guess not.
I've got a gun on my lap. So if you try something,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
blow
try
your fucking
anything.
jaw off. All right?
What are you doing?
Oh, I like to change the scenery up when I can. I'm a big fan of change. I think change comes from within. It's important.
Mm-hmm.
We can't all stay the same. I'm afraid to say. But you are staying the same. So I'm
I'm
gonna
not.
do you a favor and help you change a little bit. Because I want you to be strong, Joanna. I want all my clients to be strong.
I think I'm a very strong person.
Are you?
Yeah. I've been through a lot, and I've
But
gotten
yet
out the other
here you
side.
are. Here
Here
you
I
are trying to
am.
meet up with me to get a book back.
Yes.
Mm.
That book is for my eyes only. I'm sure you have things you don't want other people to know about. And I have things that I also don't want spread out there.
Oh yeah. But I protect them.
I think you can understand why I don't feel safe with you having that book in your possession.
But you don't feel safer on me.
With the book in your possession.
Oh, that's okay. You're gonna get your book back. Okay. Just first we're gonna have a little talk. That's all.
I assume you did read it. There's not much there.
I did. It was lovely. Did you come up with it yourself?
Obviously, it was just a note to myself. I've read it several times since I wrote it.
Why do you read it? What prompts you to read it?
Sometimes I'm not doing too hot.
Mm-hmm.
The time when I wrote it, I was doing great.
A therapist that struggles with themselves.
Yes.
Okay. Do you recommend your patients also write books like these?
Yeah. Get their thoughts out. Though this one was a bit more personal.
Mm.
Every page is the same. But it
Do
can...
you typically have your therapist read them, or am I the exception to that rule?
No, I don't usually make people read them out to me. Because those are personal.
So out of all of them, I am the special one. That makes me happy, Joanna.
Mm. I'm glad.
Mm. Mm.
Can I pull my phone out to text Jackie?
No.
I just want him to know that I'm going with you to
Oh no,
talk
that's
about the
okay.
journal.
I'll let Jackie know. Take anything out your pockets, and I'm gonna spray red mist all over that fucking window behind you.
Okay. Fuck!
I do love Toledo, though. It's
Why can't I let Jackie know myself
a
after
place
this
I
is
enjoy
done?
being in. It's a very enjoyable place. It's very remote. It kind of reminds me of home. I used to live right on the coast.
Oh, you did?
Mm.
Is that good memories?
It was beautiful. Very good memories.
Hmm.
It used to look like this. Funny enough, lots of nature and almost separated from the rest of the world. And I remember there was a time in my life when I wasn't really allowed to spend much time here. Nah. I remember coming back and seeing all these shipping containers, all these trails of technology everywhere. It really is a shame.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take your phone. You'll be able to text Jackie anything you want in several minutes. All right, Johanna, step out of the car for me.
Can you at least put away the gun for a therapy session? I think I'd feel more comfortable if you didn't have it out.
You know what? That's a good idea. Actually, I need you to come with me again. I think I forgot something.
You forgot something?
Yeah. So who did you tell that we were here? Unless
No
you're meeting
one.
up with me. No one.
They would have stopped me.
Yeah? What do you think they would have said?
Dumb idea. Although
would
Jackie
it be a
seemed to
dumb idea?
understand that I need to turn back.
I mean, Jackie and I are good friends. I'm
Why is he
a little bit confused by that.
Hmm.
Have I done something to upset him?
Break his fingers?
Yeah, well, what's that between friends? See, it truly is a shame that so many people seem to put so much weight into the material. Like, don't you know your mind is strong? I'm kind of questioning why you need a book at all.
I don't think my mind is strong.
No? That's not true. Joanna, your mind is strong. What are you talking about?
I mean, of course, I'm knowledgeable about things, but I
I
have
think
my
you
own
have to.
struggles.
I think you have to have a pretty tough mind to meet up with someone who broke your partner's fingers. Or a dumb one.
Probably
I
a dumb
suppose we're
one.
about to find out. All right, Joanna, I'm gonna be quite honest. I'm a little bit ashamed of you.
You're ashamed of me?
Mm.
Why?
To hear that you're so reliant on a book, it's just somewhat pathetic. And the fact that you're so
It's not that
desperate
I'm
for it, like
reliant.
an animal.
It's not that I'm reliant. It's that I don't want you to have it. I don't want the possibility of you spreading it or using it against me.
Yeah. Mm.
And there's sensitive information.
Oh yeah, it does seem quite sensitive. Well, you said that I would be fair to you, and I meant it. But I also, since then, I've realized how desperate you were for the book, and well, I think I'm gonna do you a favor here today.
What are you going to do? Hmm.
Come stand right here. Come stand right here. Come on, don't be shy. Stand right here.
Okay.
Right where my foot is. All right. Now, out of those two spots in the sand, which one do you think is more important?
But between me and the book,
Mm-hmm.
I'm more important.
You're more important?
Yeah.
Try and recite what was said in the book to me.
Dear Joanna, if you're reading this, you're probably going through a hard time right now. You're probably in the middle of a manic episode. You need to trust your friends, trust the people around you. You're not going to believe it right now, but it's the truth. Something like that.
Okay.
And it's true. I did write that when I was on precipice of not doing too great because one of my
Mm-hmm.
friends had just died and another was terminally ill.
Mm.
And I know that when I encounter death, I do not do well. The
Yeah.
death of the people I care about is damaging to me.
Tell me about your friend. Which friend died?
Chastity.
Mm.
By your own club.
Well, I'm sure you know that she was warned several times. And she just kept digging that hole deeper and deeper.
Mm.
It's funny, a lot of people seem to do for whatever reason. I mean, I'm not even wearing my cut right now, and I wonder if I'm representing the club well.
Mm.
Do you think I am?
I don't know.
Hmm.
But she died. I was already not doing well,
Hmm.
and I knew that it would send me spiraling. So I wrote myself a note. This was also after Tanner had died.
Pity Montana. I liked him.
A very good person.
Yeah.
He was one of the closest people. He was responsible for a lot of good in my life. And I didn't get to say goodbye to him.
You know, I had someone I was quite close to that died in a similar way to that. I didn't get to say goodbye either. Shot in the back of the head like a
Mm.
dog. And while I mourn him, I sometimes felt like death is simply something you can't avoid. At least I'm trying to learn it. I mean, I might have tried to get him back a few times, but
Death. Death is strange.
hmm. Well, Johanna.
Sometimes
Oh no, please carry on. I want to hear it.
mm, it's not really something you can avoid, but
Hmm.
you start to realize sometimes that there's people who die and people who don't. People who survive even the largest things, and people who die from even the smallest.
Hmm.
Like there's a hierarchy.
I suppose you do have a point. All right. Well, I want you to take a seat for me, if you would, if you don't mind. And I'm gonna teach you to be a little bit stronger.
Are you going to get rid of the journal?
No, I'll give you a choice. It'll be up to you.
You gonna
You think
burn it?
that'll do it?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I can give you a choice if you want.
No.
No,
No.
you're gonna watch it burn.
Mm-hmm. I don't need the journal. I just didn't want you to have it.
No, no, I'll take your word for it. You recited it very closely. I mean, I've read it a few times, Jordan. I thought it was a very touching piece of literary work. And the fact that you were able to recall 2/3 of it fairly easily,
2/3.
it was almost complete. What happened to your eye, by the way? I think I asked, but you sure you can see the book?
A
Your
friend.
hair seems to be covering the one side and the eye patch covers the other. So make sure you're looking closely.
I'm looking.
Say bye to the book. Come on, say goodbye. Say it.
Goodbye.
Mm, sorry about your novel.
Just a letter to myself. Didn't mean much anyway.
Is that all it was?
Yes.
Are you sure?
All it was a note to myself.
I don't think I believe that. I don't know why.
I don't even know if I believe the note anyway.
I think you're weak. I think I was doing you a favor. And I
I'm not
think,
weak.
no, I reliant on a book, desperate to get it back to the point where you might have died here today. I could have shot you in the head. You could have told me that you're not weak. You're putting your
No.
life on the line just to get a book back, a note that you wrote yourself.
I put myself in danger because I didn't want you to tell anyone about the book, to put it out there, because I don't want my own mental state to be something that other people judge me by.
Mm. Mm.
I don't want people to see that I struggle. And there are things in there that I don't want to speak out into the world.
Well, I guess we are now interlinked, I suppose. To some extent. I mean, I'll keep your secrets for you until the day I die. Don't you worry.
You will?
Oh yeah. You don't trust me.
No, I don't.
What have I lied to you before?
Mm. Forgive me if I just don't think you're a very trustworthy person.
Mm. You got a big mouth. You don't ever tell you that. Very courageous. You see, I've met many, many courageous people. In fact, I've even met people who have called themselves gods of death. And one thing that I've learned through all of them is that a bullet shuts up everyone. So do you feel
A friend shot
courageous?
me in the head.
Mm.
I don't.
My friend did?
A friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
At this point, what else can life throw at me? The only thing I
Oh,
care
no,
about is
no,
keeping
no.
Jackie safe,
Oh,
keeping my
no,
friends
no.
safe.
I think death is too easy anyways. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's an excuse most of the time. I remember thinking, man, Chastity, she could have done so much more. It's too bad about that.
She could have.
It's too bad about that knife to the throat. I remember watching her as the blood kind of.
Mm. You watched her. Why aren't you silent now? Shang? So you were saying,
Oh, I was just saying, it's funny. You kind of don't really know your friends too well. I mean, in reality, you don't know these people too well. You don't know anyone too well. 'Cause you never really see them when they're desperate. I think being desperate and being in trouble and being in pain or having your life in threat, I think, uh, I think those are the traits that make you who you are. Did you ever see Chastity when she was about to die?
no, but you did.
Did you hear that she was scared?
No,
No. Did you speak to her when she was sad?
no,
But she was your friend.
yes. We weren't super close, but I would consider her someone
Hmm.
I cared about. We did have therapy session at one point.
So I was actually better friends with her than you were. I saw her at her most primal.
And make you friends. Were you the one that did it?
I don't think any one person did it. It's kind of hard to attribute it to one. I think it was more of a group effort. You ever done a group project in school where the teacher kind of puts you together?
Yeah,
Hmm. It's
group
kind of
effort.
like that. Everyone had a little piece. And it's funny. I mean, did you see the body afterwards?
I saw her being brought in.
Hmm.
I asked if it was her
Crazy.
in the ER, and then I was pulled aside by a doctor and told that she did not make it. And I had to stand there and just realize she was gone.
Well, gone but not forgotten.
No.
But she was almost bloodless afterwards. Kind of crazy how much blood someone can lose that quickly.
Yeah.
Hmm. So you want to be next? Is that what you're saying?
No.
No, no.
Why would I ever say something like that?
Oh no, I wasn't inferring that you did. I was just asking a simple question.
I do not put my life in danger like that.
Hmm. See, I like you, Joanna. I really do. Jackie, sure, he's nice enough, but I wouldn't hurt you. You're my friend, so you don't have to worry about that. I will not be the one to kill you. Okay?
You will not be the one.
No, no, I don't want to. I don't want to kill you. You're fun.
What about Jackie?
Oh, I don't care about him. He's got 7 other fingers, and to me, he could be begging for a lead shower. So I guess we'll have to see. I mean, maybe he'll be fun.
All I care
What's
about is
that?
him not getting hurt.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's all you care about.
Right now, yes.
Hmm. Okay. Well, promised your book back to you. There it is.
Yeah. I just didn't want it in your hands.
Oh, no, that's
That's
okay.
all.
I'll see you around, Johanna. Oh, and make sure to make an appointment next time. Okay, don't just call me on the day. All right, I'll be waiting for your call. Okay. Don't
You'll
take
be
too long.
waiting? And if I don't
Yeah, man.
call?
Oh, well, then I can always just have a makeshift appointment with Jackie, and I will blow his fucking jaw off right here. Actually, I'll bring him back here, and I'll tell him that this is where the book was, and I'll bury the corpse on the island over there in the background.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you a call.
But I will make sure that you can identify him afterwards, all right? I know where you guys live, so I'll mail you his teeth. And that should be good enough, I think. It's funny, out of all the things to get rid of, that's probably the toughest one.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. It's difficult. Anyways, always lovely having a chat with you, my friend. I'll speak to you soon. Seeing you real soon.